would help placate the discontented, and Leeds were always superior. Any nerves settled in 11 minutes. Mark Viduka, all pumped up and controlled aggression, profiting from a rebound to exact perfect revenge for his sending off in the first match. With Woodgate and Fowler sold, Harry Kewell injured and Alan Smith having just signed a new contract out with flu, Leeds had Eirik Bakke as a makeshift striker. The role suited him well enough in the second half, when Bakke rose to head Leeds into a 2-0 lead on the hour. Even the management now felt able to relax. The game was as good as won. It was time to unfurl a few banners. But nothing is ever that easy, and Gillingham dug deep. The equaliser in the first match had been scored by Big Mama Sidibe, and his close-range header forced a brilliant save from Paul Robinson. Then substitute Ipua, on for the last 20 minutes, should have hit more than the side netting with his first chance. But Leeds could still have made it a more comfortable ride. Seth Johnson's header just tipped over by goalkeeper Jason Brown. Leeds had identified the villain in this continuing soap as the Gills player-manager Andy Hessenthaler, and he produced the pass of the night for Ipua to pull one back with 4 minutes left. Extra time, penalties, unthinkable for chairman Peter Ridsdale. But that was almost a reality, when in the last seconds of added-on time, Gillingham could and should have forced a 2-2 draw. Hessenthaler poaching the ball off the toe of Sidibe. Relief at the final whistle was tangible.
Was it a difficult night for you tonight, with all that's been going on and suggestions that some of the fans might protest, but in fact that didn't materialise?
No, they didn't. I mean, to be fair, you know they want to. You know they're upset about situations, and we all know that, everyone. And but we said, look, there's only one way. It's done now. We can't do anything about the past. We've just got to go forward. And I thought they were fantastic. The crowd. They just kept behind the team.
You had a chance to make it 2-2 in the last, what was the last kick of the match?
Yeah, right to death, and me and the big French guy got in each other's way, to be fair, but should have done better. But you know, say on another night I might have got a better strike and might have scored, but you know, it was just one of those things.
I was very, very pumped up tonight, and you know, I wanted to do well, and I wanted us to get through, and because there was a lot of things made up, you know, like made out of the sending off, and I just wanted to get through.
The chant from the crowd at one stage was support the team but sack the board. do you echo that sentiment?
I didn't hear that. You're not getting me into that one.
So I didn't think he'd answer that question, but what do you make of the Leeds situation?
Well, it's a classic story of a club that invested 90 million or whatever it was, and they argued the assets were all on the pitch, then the market absolutely collapsed and the valuations have gone down to 30-40 million. You have to sell players. You sell anybody and everybody, but once you start selling your best young players, then you're effectively admitting it's all over for you. The fans get disillusioned, but more importantly, it's the dressing room. You know, you sell your best young players, and then you go in that dressing room and it's uncertainty, because will I be next? Who will be next? Are we witnessing the demise of the football club? And as I say, I mean,
do you think the fans' expectations now have to be different?
Well, yeah, they've got to be completely different. You know, a couple of years ago they were looking to win the Champions League. Now I think it's just be solid and be. I mean, what you're trying to say is that Leeds now are a middle of the table side.
Yeah. Okay, Alan. Thanks very much. Okay, that's it from us, and that's it from Liverpool for this year's